I said, fuck it. We'll do it live. Friends, Romans, and Patriots. Oh, wait, that's the wrong chat. Because this is 2A Taco Tuesday, baby, where we do nothing but talk about guns and gun stuff and like gun news and new guns and what guns are you buying and gun. Sorry, that was stupid. That was gay. I'm sorry I did that to you guys. But this is an actual 2A chat that we do here because really that's where this whole channel started, was going on Never Enough Ammo's channel and talking about gun stuff. And then somewhere along the way we got lost in, COVID and conspiracy theories and current events and what was that news show that Matt was doing for a while, like all the stuff that we've done. We kind of got away from guns and I kind of miss it. I kind of miss talking about guns. So I figured instead of just doing another blah, 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 whatever fucking stuff's going on in the world chat, on Tuesday, we will actually do a Taco Tuesday gun chat. So I hope you guys enjoy it. If you have any questions that you have for the panel or for me, drop an @eHonda. We'll try to get to all of those. Also, super chats are welcome, but not necessary. But if you want to support the channel and you have a question that you want to ask, that's a great way to do it. All that being said, we're joined by Vandrake tonight. How you doing, Vandrake?
I'm doing
He might
great.
be. I was going to say, I thought you were away for a second. Good, man.
No, not yet.
Good to see you. Good to see you. Dookie baby, how you doing tonight? There is no Duke, only Zool. An Ohio Patriot, how are you, sir?
Yeah, I'm doing better than I was. Mom had her appointment today and her doctor, and they said they don't think she broke anything, so that's good.
That's good. That's good. Good to hear. Anyway, I already got a question coming in from the chat. Mr. Bob Dangle says, does anyone have experience with the Bull Armory Cherokee? POS or decent gun at a budget-friendly price? I do not even know what that... I mean, we could look it up real quick, I suppose. Hold on.
Be more specific, like what kind of gun is it that you're looking for?
Well, he's talking about the Bull Armory Cherokee, but I don't know what it is.
I heard of it.
It looks like a clone of something.
All right, you got it's a hammer-fired polymer frame. I like it. I like that. Here, let's take a look at it. Boom. I mean, based on the CZ75, so it's a CZ75 clone, kind of, I guess.
That looks terrible. That gun is terrible. It's very cheap. Just
get it is cheaply made.
Get a mechanic or a PSA dagger.
But maybe he wants the hammer fired. What's a cheap option for hammer fired? I'd say the Taurus TH9 would be a good option also. Yeah. But I don't know, man. I've never shot one. I don't know what they're all about. I mean, it's a CZ75 clone. So if it's at least well made enough anyway, like it should be reliable, I would think, right?
That trigger's terrible. It's way too curved.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know. I can't tell you one way or another, I guess, just by looking at it. I don't even have one to, like, I've never picked one up, is what I meant to say. PO7 is nice. Everyone's saying the PO7. Get the CZ PO7 instead. Taurus 856. What's the 856? I wish they would come up with like cool names for stuff instead of numbers. It should be like the Taurus fucking red dot policeman. I don't fucking know. 856 Toro, 38 special, matte black. Comes with a hollow sun. MSRP of 445. What's going on, you crazy ginger?
What's going on, brother?
Wait, that's 445 beans, and it has a red dot on it, or it's capable of holding one?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
It's
not
capable.
sure.
It's not going to be that price with the hollow sun on top.
How much do Holosun red dots cost?
A couple hundred at least.
Yeah, depending on the model. That bull armor
Optic not included. No, it says right there. Optic is not included.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just has the plates and stuff ready for it.
I used to have a Taurus. I think it was. I'm not sure what the model number was, to be honest with you, because again, they should come up with goddamn cool names instead of just numbers. But it was a 6-shot 357 3-inch barrel blued. And when I think about it, it was Rossi. It wasn't even Taurus. So never mind. Even though they're owned by the same company back then, they weren't.
Mm-hmm.
Anywho,
I like
that's
that.
cool
That
gun.
looks nice. How much is that? Oh, I see it.
Yeah, that's a nice looking revolver.
I mean, Taurus makes good shit, bro. Like, if you're looking for budget-minded stuff,
Mhm.
and I mean, like, I've had multiple Tauruses over the years. They tend to just fucking work. Sometimes, like, the plastic fiddly bits will have problems, like if you have like plastic sights on it or whatever. But you can replace that shit if and when it ever goes bad. You know, you just buy something online and slap it on there, and it's just fine. You know.
I have 2 Taurus revolvers. They're both model 85s, and serial numbers actually like a couple thousand apart. And they're great little pistols.
Friends
don't let friends buy Tauruses.
Well, they cut that bad rap back in like the 80s and 90s for all the recalls that they had. And then it stopped doing that because they actually got better people working for them now.
Yeah.
But they've had recalls since then, obviously. The TX22 I got was one of the first 20,000. And we actually had to redo a barrel on that one because it was one of the bad barrels they had from the third-party company.
It seems to me that, like, with modern day machining technology, you're just putting stuff in a CNC milling machine, right? You're just like putting like a block of steel in there and it's going through and making cuts and stuff. Like the only time you can fuck shit up is either in the design of the thing, in which case, like, yeah, it would probably be well known that this particular revolver or whatever it is a piece of shit, or in like the finish, in which case it's like, well, you get what you pay for, and it doesn't really affect the fucking function of the gun if the black slide isn't quite black anymore after a year or two, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I guess heat treating can be an issue too, but I don't know, man. It seems to me like that's the kind of thing that in 2023, most modern manufacturers, especially major manufacturers like Taurus, probably have a pretty good method for figuring out. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I'd agree. I know those the PT11 or 111s, whatever they're called, before they actually
PT-111.
started. Yeah, before they started the G2 and the G3 and all that. Those have always been popular, in my opinion. So they must be doing something right.
Yeah, it actually had my Millennium G2 stolen from me. I had a Millennium G2. Someone stole it. Sucks. You guys ever have a gun stolen from you?
Yes.
No,
It's a pretty shitty feeling, dude. Pretty shitty feeling when you're like, realize like, oh, my shit's gone and it's a gun. Like, fuck, what do I do, bro?
I know a lot of people, talk about putting the cheaper guns in their trucks and stuff as truck guns, because if it does get stolen, it won't be that big of a hit. But personally, I don't care how much a gun costs. It could be a Ruger Wrangler or a Heritage Rough Rider. If it gets stolen from me, I'm gonna be pissed because it's still a fucking gun and it's mine. Yeah.
Christopher Ondo says, my brother's was stolen a few years ago. And Josh T says, where's my tacos at? I want some. Josh, white people tacos only.
Why?
What do you mean, why?
Yeah, why? Taco
Because-
Bell is disgusting.
Yeah. If you want explosive diarrhea, then go to Taco Bell.
No, you never made like white people tacos at home with ground beef and a bunch of cheese and like paste picante sauce on a fucking flour tortilla, like Mission
Hell
flour
yeah.
tortilla.
Oh
Hell
yeah, who
but
has them? It's like a good fucking cheap, easy meal.
But it's not the steak tacos from the taco truck. Y'all need to come here and go to the taco truck.
Oh, we got taco trucks here too. They're great, but there's just one restaurant chain that's, I don't know if it's just here in Texas or not, but it's called Fuzzy's Tacos. They have some great fucking tacos. They have excellent nachos. They do that tempura battered shrimp tacos. Oh my god, with fucking some kind of like
I've never had
habanero
shrimp
hot sauce.
It's funny, dude, because there's a Fuzzy's Tacos that opened up by my house that I used to live at, and we went there like 2 times, and both times I'm like, this is just Tex-Mex. That's all this is. It's Tex-Mex. Or am I wrong? Like, what's the difference between Tex-Mex and what Fuzzy serves?
The ones here, to me, it's different than Tex-Mex because Tex-Mex is usually kind of just plain and boring.
Right, like queso and ground beef and Mexican rice and shit, you know? I don't know why we're talking about this, but it's true, man. Fuzzy's Tacos was not that great. I disapprove. I'm sorry.
I don't know that they don't have like hamburger or whatever. This is actually like steak and tacos and shrimp tacos.
Not the burrito I had.
I don't think I've ever had a burrito from them.
It was like ground beef. Like I wanted the beef burrito. Like I said beef burrito. I thought it meant steak. No, it was ground fucking beef.
I know they also have brisket nachos and brisket tacos.
I mean, it looks okay when we're looking at stuff, but like also they have just like ground beef Tex-Mex bullshit because it's a Texas company.
Well, yeah, that's the same Fuzzies then.
Yeah, like look at
That's
this.
their logo.
Seasoned ground beef tacos. There you go.
Well, I'd
Queso
choose
and
not to eat
chips.
that.
Queso and this is Tex-Mex as fuck. Look at the burritos. Tex-Mex. Gross. Nope, I disapprove, Corey. That is not real Mexican food.
Well, you got to get the other stuff that I actually eat. That's just good. I don't do that ground beef stuff.
I didn't know what it was. I thought I was ordering a steak burrito, dude.
Well,
But no, they were like, "Oh, we're Fuzzies and we do Tex-Mex." Like, God fucking damn it. Okay, guess I'm never coming back here.
I'm sure they have the options there too, like they do here. They give either chicken, beef, steak, or brisket.
John says, "Have you tried Cachino Taco in Inglewood?" Yeah, me and my son went there, and I wasn't particularly like it wasn't terrible, you know, but I wasn't impressed. I was not impressed. There was definitely like better, especially for the price, because like it wasn't cheap, you know, like way better. I mean, like again, we didn't try their whole fucking menu, and I'm sure that they had like better stuff than what we had, but
he just doesn't know the Fuzzies that we know.
Exactly. See, my wife agrees with me. She says you're dumb and don't know how to order.
That's not what I said.
Yeah. Like translating over here.
I don't know, man. I've had like real ass, like good ass Mexican food, and I had Fuzzy's Tacos, and the same thing. They are not.
Well, I've
Anyway.
had real Mexican food too, so I will concede to that it's not the same as real Mexican food. But
So
it's
why
still
would you bring it
fucking
up when
good.
we're talking about real Mexican food?
Because it's still fucking good, and you got to know how to order. Pay attention to what you're ordering.
Jesus Christ. Josh G says, I'm fine with that, but where are they? I'm hungry. Oh, you're looking for the... See, he likes the Tex-Mex. He wants the fucking... the queso and the chips and the beans and rice and ground beef on flour tortillas. Gross.
Flour.
To me-
Disgusting.
Yeah,
Yep,
you got to go
gross.
corn tortillas.
Yeah, if you're going real Mexican tacos, bro, and you're not getting soft corn tortillas grilled on a grill or something, you know, like heated up, got a little bit of char on them, you know, you're not doing it right. You're just not.
Oh yeah, anytime I eat tacos anywhere or tortillas at all, it's always corn, hands down.
All right, you get like 1 point back for that one. Good job, Corey.
By the way, happy birthday, Duke.
Yo, thanks, baby.
Happy birthday.
Oh shit! How old are you, Dookie?
36.
Jesus.
Hey, you only 6 years older. I guess I'm not that young.
Yeah, well, I'm 5 years older than Duke, so puts me 11 years, and Never Enough Ammo is like 4 years older than me, and then Yankee's like 10 years older than him. Like Jesus, dude.
Yeah, Yankees are old man.
How old is
Tim
Tim Allen?
He's like, isn't he like
50-something.
10 years older than Matt?
Yeah, he's like Yankee's age, isn't he?
Yeah.
I think
he's
so.
like
I think he's actually a
1,000.
year older than Yankee.
He's like 1,000 years old.
Did he ever get a new truck?
I think he got a new one, but not brand new. I think it's just
Well, yeah. I mean, I wasn't expecting him because he's like a cooker, like a short order cook. Like he's not making fucking new truck money.
Yeah, but I think I remember him posting something a while back that he got a new vehicle.
That's good. That's good. That can be a bitch, dude. I mean, like the price of everything's going up, but it seems like the price of new vehicles, is astronomically high these days.
Oh, I know, dude. We just went through that process again because we traded in that Charger for a pickup because we've been needing a pickup. And holy fuck balls, dude. Even the used ones aren't cheap like they used to be. They're damn near
Yes,
fucking
ridiculous.
old brand new vehicle prices. It's bullshit.
Yeah.
I've been noticing this in like the motorcycle market too. Like, I don't know. Like I the more I think about this $1,000 bike that I got, the more I'm like, dude, I got a fucking steal on this
Yep.
bike compared to what everyone else is buying. Because like the cheapest, same make and model, different year, different miles, but like cheapest available bike of the same kind that I have was 5 times as much. And I'm just like, holy fuck, dude.
Hey, you see what Newsom signed today?
Yeah.
20% tax.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Don't remind me.
20% tax on what?
Guns and ammo.
Ammo and guns.
Aren't they taxing aren't they taxing a constitutionally guaranteed fundamental right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, which is illegal.
Mm-hmm.
Seems to me that's a lawsuit waiting to happen. I mean, I guess sales tax on ammo already happened, so there you go.
But you can't put an extra tax on it.
Right.
On
Like
the
a
flip
specific
side of
tax?
that-
Put a tax on top of a tax. Yeah.
on the flip side of that, Ohio had our second hearing do away with guns and ammo taxation today.
Good.
Oh, it's easy where you're at, man. It's a little different.
Oh, you'd be surprised how many anti-gun fuckers are here, man.
We've got 6 days left in Colorado.
Yeah. before
6
your
days
3-day
left,
waiting period.
and then we've got a waiting period. I might go buy a gun tomorrow just so I don't have to do a waiting period.
Didn't
I don't really have
Newsom
money
also
for it.
sign a micro stamping bill too?
Dude, that's the dumbest shit ever.
Yeah,
'Cause,
that
okay.
one's a weird one because I don't know how, because I was listening to a guy talking about it. Either it's like he made the bill like, oh, it's going to be implemented back in 2028, or like it's going to be there until 20. I don't know.
So micro stamping is done by the tip of the firing pin, correct? It's the tip of the firing pin, and when it hits the primer of the bullet, it micro stamps a little impression of some kind of code that they can read and decipher and get back to the manufacturer and fucking serial number of the gun that it was shot with.
Yeah.
But the thing is, anybody who's got a file can just go zip, zip, zip on the end of their fucking firing pin. The firing pin still works, and it will no longer microstamp. So,
Well, here's even a funnier part on that. It goes off over time when you keep shooting the gun. Even they talked about this in court.
Right. Okay. So even better. You don't even have to do that. You just shoot it enough and it stops working. That's genius. Like,
Do they even have the capability to do the micro stamping part right now? Because I wouldn't
the
oh
think.
yeah,
problem
it's a known technology. It's been around for a while. They know how to do it. It's just how do you get around it? There's so many different ways, and I didn't even know that it just wore off if you didn't do anything.
Yeah, and not even that. That's why they said the power doesn't really like exist. They just say it as like a feel good, safety thing.
Well, it would
Yeah.
also be the cost of it too. It would cost so much it wouldn't be possible to even implement it at that kind of level.
Mm-hmm.
Couldn't you just buy a secondary firing pin and do away with the stamp anyways?
Yeah, there you go. Replacement firing pin. Like way number 17 that you can get away around it. Exactly.
No,
There you
trust
go.
me, all this, you'd be surprised if you look around what goes around on the California courts and stuff. All that stuff has been talked about, even in other goofy shit.
So what? They're gonna make like ordering a firing pin impossible or illegal? Or
I mean, they were trying to do the parts thing. Problem.
Yeah, you can't buy parts here in Illinois.
like in Colorado, right?
buy
Like we
bulk
passed
carriers
the I think it's 15 round magazine limit ban, so you can't technically have a magazine that holds 16 or more. But the thing
which I find
is,
weird. That's an arbitrary number.
right? It is a weird number, but the thing is, like, they can, you can go to the gun store and buy legally, by letter of the law, I forget what they call it, a repair kit, a magazine repair kit, and it's every single part of the magazine.
I'm surprised y'all sell those. I don't even know where you can get shit like that. Because I look up like trying to buy parts. It's like nobody want to sell the shell of a, magazine, or I'm probably looking at the wrong areas. Because got to get rid of the 10 rounders.
What Honda's talking about is what they'll do is they'll take like a PMAG or something like that out of its original packaging, pop the bottom of it out, and just like undo it entirely, put it in a new packaging, and then resell it as the repair kit now.
Yeah, for like double the price. So instead of being $10, it's like $25, and all they did was pop off the fucking magazine bottom and put it in a Ziploc bag with a new QR code on it or whatever.
Yeah, no. For us, it's been tricky because sometimes they be putting those fucking mags like with that epoxy glue shit, and that shit, you cannot take that shit off.
Yeah. This whole bullshit with Newsom signing this crap is just him grasping at the last ditch effort of power because he's been losing over and over in the courts with shit that he's trying to implement there.
Well, again, dude, like they wouldn't be passing and trying to do all these anti-gun laws and bullshit if there weren't things that they're planning on doing or doing currently that if we knew about, we would be upset enough to like maybe arm ourselves and go do something about it,
True.
That's why. I mean, like, otherwise it wouldn't really matter to them if we shot each other. They don't care about us. Fundamentally, they don't.
Oh, no, they're through that time and time again.
In fact, I think that in their opinion, the less of us that there are in general, the better. And they don't discriminate between black, white, Mexican, citizen, non-citizen, whatever. It's, are you part of our club or not? And if the answer is no, then they want less of us. Calhoun says, read my last chat. Says, y'all Westerners living in Texas and Colorado and whatnot need to try Bojangles. The fuck is Bojangles? Had sausage, egg, and cheese today. Damn good. The fuck is Bojangles?
A
I
restaurant
heard about
chain.
it, but I've never been there. Do they have one in Texas?
I don't think we have
Bojangles.
one in Texas.
Order fried chicken now.
If I go there, if I come back there, I might try it out.
Chicken and biscuits. Oh, those are steak biscuits. Sorry.
I'm wondering, can you even sell one out here in my state? I'm probably thinking too racist to go out there to have a Bojangles.
Yeah.
Dig in. Look, everything on your plate just came from the deep fryer, except for that coleslaw. But don't worry, that's slathered in mayonnaise. Why are my people so fat? I don't.
And that probably be good in my city, man. That Bojangles.
Never enough ammo. Are you gonna? What's up, dude?
Nothing. Y'all was just in the middle of a conversation, so
I'm just talking. You don't want to add in? You want to talk about your Bojangles? Steak and biscuits?
You ever had Bojangles, Matt?
no. Never heard of it.
Bojangles iced tea. They make sweet tea. This looks like Southern as fuck, bro. And it's called Bojangles.
Where are their locations at? Does it show?
It's like eastern southern states.
Not in Colorado.
Definitely not where I'm at.
Because I'm sorry, if they're not in the South, they don't have the right to make sweet tea.
Well, you got to like pick your area to see where you're at.
To get sweet tea, you need that southern water or something.
No, we just know how to make sweet tea right.
Oh, there is a Bojangles near me. 800 Inglewood Parkway. Oh, it says no locations found. Yeah, you know it's all good.
Mm-hmm.
Southeast. Yeah, that's some southeast bullshit.
Southeast.
So you got any guns you guys are looking at buying? You got any guns that are cool that you want? Is there a hole in your system that you need to fill? Is there any holes that you need to fill?
The PTR P5.
Well, there's
You want a
guns I can
PTR,
get.
like a PTR 91, 308?
No, the PTR and P5.
Oh, you want the MPI5 version? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I want to. Get it.
It's a lot, but I'm gonna get it.
I wanted to get it, but I can't remember this shit. I can't own here, so. I mean, the only thing I saw that was interesting is do I want to spend that money on a Yugo SKS? I mean, pretty much got everything Yugo style.
So you're just looking at like a pistol caliber carbine kind of thing, right? I mean,
That one's
in effect, that's what that
that
is
one
anyway.
Specifically,
Yeah, that one specifically, but like,
it's an MP5
I already have
model.
something that fills that role, and it's pretty fucking cool, and I don't really need anything else for it. So that's me, though.
Yeah.
Do you guys all have a pistol caliber carbine? And if so,
No.
what kind?
I had a Ruger PCC, but I sold it a while back because I needed some money.
Matt, you got the what's it called? I forget.
Streebog.
Streebog, that's what it is.
Yeah, I got one of those.
I don't
too.
know. I call it a fucking Streebog because I'm American.
Yes, this is good.
Or they made another
Yeah,
version.
the street
Oh, and then I've
box is
also got.
awesome.
My fucking the
Yes,
same one you
PTRs
got.
are
Our
really
fucking
good and really
our
expensive.
Rossi lever action 357 is a fucking pistol caliber carbine.
Kind of, yeah. I guess semi-auto pistol caliber carbine. There you go. But yeah, that's true. That is. I mean, like that was at least weapons like that. You know, a repeater, a lever action repeater back in the 1800s. That was like a weapon of mass destruction. Like there was nothing better than that, really. I mean, I guess you could point to like the Maxim Gatling gun, but you need a whole team of dudes to fire that, and no one knew really how to use that correctly in battle. But as far as like a single weapon that you can put in a man's hands, and you can make him as effective as like 12 dudes with muskets, you know,
I mean,
like
to
that
be
was it.
If you're not wearing armor, like pistol caliber carbines are perfect for war or any situation where the enemy isn't wearing armor and you're within like 100 yards.
I would say it probably is the perfect urban gun. I mean, if I can have a
Yeah.
stock on it. Then I wanted. That's why I said I wanted.
Like if a civil war was to break out, I mean, how many people actually had body armor? It's not that many people.
Well, plus like the body armor most people have like weighs a lot and it's cumbersome and it's big and thick. And
Yeah.
are they going to be running around when they're trying to do shit wearing that? Probably
Exactly.
not. Even if they do have it. Or you're wearing like the soft body armor, in which case anyone with a rifle round shooting right through your shit.
Yep.
That's exactly what stopped dating a few years ago.
Wait, what?
The Antifa kid that committed the Dayton massacre in 2019 had
Oh,
soft
shit.
body armor and got clapped by the.
Okay,
Dayton
I
Council.
heard the words. I heard the words. Stop dating a few years ago.
Yeah, that's what I heard
Yeah,
too.
that's what I heard.
Carbine caused you to
That's where
stop
to stop
dating a
dating.
few years ago?
Date
Why would a
10.
carbine make you stop dating a few years ago? Yeah, I was confused.
right.
Yeah, I'll be on the other side of the argument, though. I don't find pistol carbines to be useful at all. I would any situation where I have a pistol carbine, I'd rather have a rifle carbine.
That's fair.
I mean, that is a valid point as far as like AR-15, especially if you have like a shorter barrel, like pistol version AR-15 that's like light and easy to carry and blah blah blah, versus a pistol caliber carbine. Like, what is the advantage of the pistol caliber carbine? I think you might be right,
Like
dude. I
like
don't
how
really
you
see
said,
one.
look, reads Mark's comment. That's like that's a good reason. Especially a short barreled rifle indoors and you don't have ear protection. Good luck.
That's true too. That is a good point.
That's why I say it makes sense on that PDW style, like a really, really short, not like a 16-inch pistol. I'm like, no.
No,
I
you
want
want a short.
No,
short
I
one.
want exactly what the MP5 was made of,
Yeah.
but can't own it for a bunch of reasons.
I'm still pissed at you, Matt.
Why now?
When I bought my PSA ARV and I wanted the one with the shorter barrel that looked cool because it had the different handguard on it, and I was like, "Yeah, this is the one I want." And you're like, "No, you terminal ballistics, 10-inch barrel, blah blah blah," and you fucking peer pressured me into it, man.
Getting the better gun. I peer pressured you into getting the better gun.
You peer pressured me into getting the gun that I didn't want instead of the one that I
Don't
did.
worry,
The better gun.
He didn't kick you off the chat forever because of a barrel discussion.
What was that dude's name? P flat.
God damn it!
I just
I don't
had it
remember.
and I lost it.
I don't remember.
Well, let's call him P flat because he's a pussy. Sorry.
Andrew would remember. I just had it.
Pittman-Robertson Act is 11% tax on all ammo and gun sales. It goes towards conservation/hunting. How much money does it cost to like not kill the deer? Like, oh, we got to conserve this area. All right, no one touch it. Now give me money. That's what they're doing. That's exactly what they're fucking doing. And during the government shutdown, all right, here's a question. Government shutdown. We were talking about this, I forget where. But someone was like, well, one thing that sucks about the government shutdown is when the government shuts down, so do the national parks. And I'm like, so the government shuts down, so they shut down the parks, but in order to ensure that the parks are shut down, wouldn't they have to be not shut down and pay people to like patrol the parks and give people tickets? Like, riddle me this, Batman. I don't fucking get it.
Shit. Actually, I was gonna say one thing because I forgot I'm near here and this is kind of like a quasi park, but this is near City Hall, so there actually is people on patrol. But most of those places, rather that they don't patrol those parks. Hell, I was gonna say they don't even put toilet paper and shit in the bathrooms and all that shit.
Well, regardless, taxing a right, I think, is anti-constitutional and therefore could, should, and I think will be challenged in court. But the problem is the liberal, leftist, crazy, left-leaning judges and juries and bullshit that exist in places like Washington, D.C., California, New York, where all of these things seem to get decided, right? Like every time there's a challenge, those are the three places that they get decided. It's either New York, DC, or California. So already,
Because
like
conservatives and Republicans don't do anything.
well, yeah, because they're all playing for the same fucking team, which is what I've been trying to say for a really long time now. It's like, yeah, you can vote for Republicans, but all they're doing is like not actively helping the Democrats. Like they're not really stopping them. They're just kind of like speed bumps.
Well, not only that. Well, I'll say this. No, I would say like maybe areas like Seattle and where I'm at, they got no fucking standing chance at all. They really don't.
I found all the Bo Dangles. You seem to be in South Carolina.
And North Carolina.
It's north of Richmond.
Okay, so that's nowhere near Houston, so ain't no way I'm gonna go to that one.
Fat man north of Richmond. Eating Bojangles on the street. Wondering what all the northern people stay so skinny yet they eat. I got nothing. Sorry. Practical Bacon says, I have my 44 Magnum lever gun just as another hunting option. And it's fun to shoot. That's pretty cool. I don't have anything in 44 mag. That's pretty stout round.
I want a lever
Oh, that
action,
one.
but they're too expensive to me for what they are.
Well, the Rossi 92 is, as I discovered when I was looking into it at least a couple of years ago. I don't know if things have changed, but I don't think that they have. The Rossi 92 was the cheapest option. And at the time, I think I got mine for roughly $600. And I think they might be just a little bit more than that now, but like
They're like 900.
really.
Yeah, last I checked. And trust me, I was looking into getting lever action, but I know I'm gonna be spending like as much as a PTR. The thing I had like 1,200 or something.
Because for 600 it kind of makes sense. For 900, like it's pushing the straining for yeah, it's not, that doesn't make sense anymore to me. Pittman-Robertson Act was passed in 1937, says Fiend Dog. So we been dealing with this the whole time? It's like just when you buy fucking ammo, there's an 11% tax on your ammo and guns automatically. Does anyone know?
Yeah, that's always been a thing. Well, since I've been born.
Well, I didn't know it hit every state.
Yes, every state, the whole United States.
Right, but like going to the store and I buy a gun, right? And they say, okay, it's $4.99 plus the local sales tax of, let's say, $40. So it's, $5 price of the gun itself.
No, I think it's the sales tax. It's the 11% sales tax. So it's like certain items will have like everything. I don't know what did you call it? Because some stuff in like Florida they don't have. There's some states that don't even have sales tax. But when you go buy a gun and ammo, there is tax on that because it
Yep.
goes to the hunting thing.
Okay, Brian
So it's like-
H says it's factored. So it's already factored into the price of the guns and ammo. So when you're paying the sales tax on the gun that you're buying, that has an 11% tax already factored into it, isn't that in effect paying tax on tax?
I don't think it's built into the price. It's not built into the price because it's like a sales tax. Basically, is what it is.
Welper's saying it's a tax on manufacturing.
Because if you go get it, if you go somewhere where they don't have state taxes, where you don't have to pay taxes, but you buy the gun and the gun is like $4.99, you're not gonna pay $4.99. You're gonna pay $4.99 plus 11% tax on the gun and ammo. So it can't be like built into the price of the gun.
According to this, it's firearms, ammo, and archery equipment.
Yeah, archery too.
Archery equipment.
I didn't know about this. This is fucking news to me. Sorry that I should have known about this. I don't know why it's never been a thing before. The tax you're talking about is at the wholesaler. So the wholesaler is charging tax.
Yep.
But you're still paying tax on tax then, because if it's figured into the price of the gun and you're paying $500 for the fucking gun and 11% of that $500 is already tax money that someone had to pay to the government that they're just passing along to you, that's not technically part of the price of the fucking product, is it? Yeah, we're getting fucked. Fiend Dog, you're right. The tax doesn't show up on your receipt. There you go. Dwayne says riots and looting in Philadelphia tonight.
Yeah, I saw
What's
that
happening in
earlier.
Philadelphia?
Some cop got acquitted in killing some gangbanger. and everybody started rioting over it.
Really?
What today, right now?
Yeah, in the last like 3 to 4 hours.
That place should be going under. I have to be there to know how bad that place is.
Okay, it's like cop kills gangbanger, goes to court, jury and court, and everyone tries to find the truth, and they find out that in fact he was defending himself. He's acquitted, right? That's the finding of the court.
Mhm.
The response is to go out on the street and riot and destroy things. Presumably people are going to get hurt. Maybe someone's going to die, blah, 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 right? But then you have the opposite happen where it's not even a cop. It's like, I don't know, a couple of teenagers in a stolen car that run over a fucking retired police officer. Media covers up for it. The state doesn't, they hide the identities of the people as long as they possibly can. They do everything that they can to obfuscate what's going on. When they write articles about it, they're saying like, oh, well, man dies in a car, in a biking accident. It was like, bitch, every part of that's fucking wrong except for he died. It was not an accident. They intentionally hit the motherfucker, right? No one riots. No one does anything. But if they were to riot, if people were to get upset about things and riot, how do you think they'd be treated by the police? How do you think they'd be treated by the state? Would they get the same fucking soft glove touch of the government to say, oh, we understand your plight. We understand that you're upset about us not doing our job and upholding the law and actually going after these people, and the fucking fourth of state not doing their job and actually informing people about what's going on in the world and shit, right? No. You motherfuckers are going to jail if you fucking riot. If you go out on the street and you fucking smash a window, you're going to jail. Absolutely. You're getting charged with every fucking penny of the law that they're able to throw at you. Like, look at what happened to the January 6ers. And I think they're getting an extra, of course. They're getting it even more than you and I would if we were just to riot over something like this.
Mhm.
But certainly, like, the local municipality would throw the fucking book at us as much as they could.
100%.
But if you're protesting in Philadelphia against the killing of a gangbanger by a fucking police officer, they're not going to do shit. They're like, unless you like literally kill somebody, they're not going to do shit. You can smash a car. You can light a church on fire. You can fucking, burn a cop car down. You can do all kinds of shit. They're just going to be like, well, maybe we should just find a new way to move forward in this country and ignore all this violence that's going on and all these people who are causing 90% of the violence in these inner cities. Don't worry about it. It's fine. I don't know what to do about it, dude. Seems like we're heading for national divorce. It seems like we're heading for civil war. It seems like we're heading for the end of America. It seems like,
Yeah.
I mean, and people are cheering it on. People are hastening the day of which there will be without rule of law, where they can go out into the street and fucking cause havoc and chaos and do all the things that they've been waiting to do, But the thing is, like, okay, you can go to Best Buy and steal a bunch of TVs and couches and shit, but eventually you're going to be hungry and you're not going to be able to eat the TVs and couches that you stole, and there won't be a store to go to. There won't be food on the shelves.
Divorce bad. I want the country to split so bad because I don't want to deal with Democrat bullshit.
Texas needs to secede before that happens, so we can be our own little fucking country.
Texas is about to be a blue fucking state. Hate to tell you. How close is it right now to already? It's like 48 to 52 or 47 to 53 or something like that. Like, you guys are already fucking purple. And once you go blue, once they have you, and they did this in California, right? Where California was a Republican stronghold for decades, where Republican values were upheld and, blah, blah, blah. And then the Democrats and the fucking leftists got their claws and their hooks in, and they started moving people in. And then they made a whole bunch of people legal in the country who stayed in California, and the population grew and grew and grew. And now California's fucking never going to be anything but blue. They're just forever blue. Texas is next, dude. Colorado's already there. It's not like I'm like, talking from atop my ivory tower. Like, no, man, I'm yelling down from the ditch.
There was some illegal here in the last day and a half who planted his country's flag on Texas soil as he was coming into
I
the country
saw that.
illegally.
That was such bullshit. It was from Venezuela, and I saw the video, and they finally went over there and took it down. I also heard that Target is closing stores in California, New York, and I think
Really?
Chicago and a couple other places.
Yeah, it was like,
Like,
9 or 10.
I was just at a Target.
I think that one guy was wearing a purge mask.
It kind of looked like it. I'm actually waiting for one of these states to try to implement something like a purge day or some shit. I can see California being the first.
Why is it so fucking quiet?
I wasn't sure if it was my phone or what.
The same
Let's start
here.
checking my
Remember,
stuff.
I got to deal with a lot of connections in this building. I'm like, is everything good?
Yeah, I heard shot red break up, and I thought maybe it was my phone again, and then it just got quiet in the room, and I was like, well, I guess my phone's starting to fuck up.
I was
Matt?
trying to go to a little secluded spot, but I have to wait till this guy leave. But no, I was just saying where I live at, over up in the hood, and there's like, there's a Target there, like nobody's stealing or breaking them, so that's kind of interesting that it's gonna be gone. Or he's talking about all the Targets are gonna be gone.
Honda
makes you
muted
wonder-
himself, so I guess he got stuck violently masturbating or something. I don't know what the fuck happened.
It makes you
That
wonder
would
those
surprise
Targets,
me.
how many of those were also rioted and looted in 2025.
Can you hear me now?
Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I flipped a switch when I did the thing. Oops.
I don't think it's all Targets that are closing. I think it's just a couple
No, it's like
of
9
them
or 10
that
of
are,
them.
that are heavily. They said for
Thefted,
safety and theft reasons.
So did you guys hear it? Did you at least hear what Biden was saying there about like, oh, well, we came to an agreement with the Democrats about the Republicans about giving, $1 trillion over the next 10 years deficit cut, right? Well, what that
No, we
is, you didn't hear that?
No.
No.
God damn it. Fuck my life. Whatever. I don't care anymore. So that's what he was saying was like, oh, well, we came to an agreement with the Republicans, with the House Republicans, and now they're going back on their deal that we were going to save $1 trillion over the next 10 years over what we were going to spend, right? Which is basically a 1% across the board haircut that they had planned on giving the okay, so every year that they do the budget, they just say, okay, like here's the budget from last year. Rather than going through this line by line and picking the things that worked and maybe giving them a little bit more money and picking the things that didn't work and getting rid of them, because that would be a lot of fucking work to go through all of that. Let's just blanket fucking give everybody the amount of money that they had last year plus the cost of living, right? Plus inflation, whatever that is. So if you were getting 100,000 last year, you're getting like 105,000 this year. But since we're going to do the 1% reduction, instead of getting 105,000, you're going to get 104,000. So really, we're only increasing it by 4% instead of 5% is what they're actually doing, right? But the thing is, like, the job of Congress, the job of the Senate is to go through the budget and figure out how best to spend the money that they have coming in. But they're so divorced from taxes, from the money coming in, that it doesn't even matter to them anymore. Like, the fucking money coming in is just so that the bankers are happy that we have something to pay the debt with in the future, right? Like, the bills right now come from debt. They just come from borrowing money, from printing money, from making new money. They don't care about your fucking money. They can just print all their, and they've weaponized it. They're using it to throw into other countries across the world so that they can fight fucking socio-political fights with other countries that are ideologically fucking opposed to not even us, the people, but us, the government of the United States. And it's bullshit because they're sacrificing our future. They're sacrificing our cost of living. They're sacrificing like our fucking health outcomes, like our fucking, like how long we're going to live, or our average lifespan. All of it, dude. They don't give a fuck about us. They don't give a fuck about us. And every time that they say, oh, well, we care about the people and the guns and all the people killing each other with guns, we got to stop it because we care about the people. Bull fucking shit. If you cared about the fucking people, you'd stop abortions, you'd stop the fentanyl, you'd stop these fucking wars. And you fucking know it. So shut the fuck up is what you should fucking say to these fucking lying sacks of fucking shit. Sorry, they got me going.
No, I agree with you wholeheartedly, man.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
And then it's even worse because then you got Soros and fucking Bloomberg coming into states like mine and trying to use our shitty state constitution right now to pass abortion laws in November. And I'll be goddamn if that passes that lawsuits.
Did you guys hear that? That was that loud enough? Just kidding. So much for the gun chat. Says, well, that's the thing. It is a gun chat, but like, all of this shit is related. Like, all of this stuff is related. When they're talking about taking away the guns, that's why I specifically brought it back to that. Is ultimately they're making these arguments about how much they care about you and how much they want to protect you and how much freedom you should give up so that they can have the power to protect. Like, fuck you. You just want more control, period. And the second that you take your finger off of that fucking trigger and hand over the gun to them, you're never getting it back. Ever. Ever, 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 ever. So, yes, it's a gun chat.
Yep. Because they got to take the guns away first so they can totally gain control so we can't fight back. They've been playing this, I'm sure, for decades upon decades upon decades.
Penis.
To go back to gun topics, if you go to your gun porn on your Discord, Honda, I put a link to a bunch of revolvers in there, and I wanted to have a discussion about this for possible grid down of which everybody would pick from this panel.
Yeah, I saw that, and I thought maybe that was your collection. I was going to say nice.
I wish it was.
All right. Did you have some question or something?
Okay, so the scenario is everybody on this panel, we're all in a grid down situation. We're all disarmed somehow. We find a house together, and we find a safe that has these 11 handguns in it and several hundred rounds of ammo. Like, everybody basically has 100 rounds of ammo with whatever gun they take there. Which one of the 11 do you take?
I'm taking the smallest possible one, the top, second from top, left blued 5-shot. Because it's just as effective as the rest, but it's smaller and easier to conceal.
Yeah, I want that one death smack in the middle. What is that, a GP 100?
Yeah, I think it's a 3-inch.
Yeah, that's the one I would pick.
I either go with the top middle or the third one on the left.
Oh, whichever one most looks like a Glock.
So none.
Which one of these does? I think the one in the middle. This one probably looks the most like a Glock. Never enough butthole. Are you taking one of these?
I don't know.
You don't want the Blackhawk, the Ruger Blackhawk in the bottom right?
No. What's the What's that Ruger right there in the middle? Is it an SP 101?
Probably.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
That's what I'd take.
All right. Yeah, I mean, honestly, like 5 shots or 6 shots is a difference. It is. Is it a huge difference? What do you guys think?
No.
Okay, then.
I would take like a 38 or a 3. I would actually take a 357 because anything in 357 could take 38 and 357. The smaller the better, but I'll take whatever I can get.
Yeah, that's not a bad call. I don't know. 357 tends to be a lot heavier than a 38.
Yeah, but I'm thinking about grid situation. I want the most accessibility with ammo, but I'm going to be dumping this trash bag anyways. First time I see a Glock, so.
You really don't like revolvers, do you?
No, I don't.
Oh, really? You don't like revolvers?
I mean, he did buy 5 Model 10s and sold every one of them.
It's true. And I still feel kind of betrayed is the word.
Damn.
Yeah, I think betrayed is the word. Because we were brothers. We were blood brothers.
We were. My bad.
And now only me and Matt are blood brothers.
Yeah, Duke spit on that. He's like, "Ugh."
Because you wanted a couple of dollars in your
He
pocket.
spit right in the butthole of that.
He did. He spit right in the butthole of the band of brothers.
You spit the butt, Duke.
I know.
Why you gotta spit the butt?
Damn it.
Fiend Dog says 70% of Americans want to give up their freedom. I know it was like 70% of Democrats, and I thought it was like 15% of Republicans. I don't know about independents, what percentage of them were like, well, I would trade my freedom for security. Like, do you not fucking read history, bitches? You not fucking understand what happens every single time that a population capitulates their freedom to a greater power? A greater power always abuses the fuck out of that power. And whether that means they just like tax you and do some dumb shit that you wouldn't go along with otherwise, like they are in Canada, or whether it would be like straight up gas chambers and shit like that, like the Nazi regime. I mean, you guys, okay, did you guys see the other day? I know we talked about this on your chat, Matt. The 98-year-old SS soldier that got 2 standing ovations by the Canadian Parliament?
Yeah, and I saw that what's his face is resigning because of it.
Trudeau?
No, the
Oh, that's too bad.
yeah, I wish it was
Speaker
Trudeau,
of the
but
Parliament
no.
of Canada is the one resigning.
I was gonna say, you know damn well he ain't not gonna give up.
Oh
No.
hell no.
The
Same thing
difference
here in
between the
Canada.
people in power and the things that they're doing right now and Nazis is not very much. And like, if you're on the left and you hear that and you're like, oh my God, I can't believe that someone would be comparing the people that I follow to Nazis. Just remember, the majority of the German population went along with whatever the Nazis wanted because their economy was shit and everything in their country wasn't going great. And this guy came along and promised them prosperity, and he started to deliver on the prosperity, and everyone was like, oh, cool. Like, let's follow this guy. And he led them down the road like the Pied Piper into a fucking pit of murder and torture and despair and fucking death, dude. And it was terrible for everyone. It was terrible for everyone who was against them, and it was terrible for everyone who supported it too. So either side of this road that we're going down is a terrible fucking path. And I'm doing everything I can. I mean, not very much, honestly, from, a poor dude from Colorado who doesn't have a very big YouTube channel, but everything I can do, which is talking to you guys and telling you my ideas. And if you guys have something that, you think is different than what I'm saying, I'm always open to being wrong. That's like, I don't know, tenet of this fucking channel. Anywho.
Did you see that Trump visited Palmetto State Armory the other day?
And he bought a Glock?
Well, he didn't actually go with the purchase from what I read because...
Oh, whatever.
But yeah, he saw one of the ones that actually said Trump on it.
Do you think those Trump guns are going to be worth something someday?
Yep.
Maybe. Especially if he's reelected again, I could see it being that as a collector piece.
Welper says, "Could someone do the math for me? If he was 98, if he's 98 now, how old was he in World War II?" Well, if he was 98 now, then that basically means he was born in 1920. Means he was young as fuck during the war. Okay.
Yeah, like teenager.
But still old enough to be an SS soldier and a volunteer
He would have been
SS soldier.
in 1939. So that gives him perfect age to be an SS officer during the war.
There you go.
Probably the guy who got that young.
Smith & Wesson Bodyguard 38 380. Blech.
I think Leo has one of those.
380 is enough, I guess. I wouldn't want to get shot with it.
I wouldn't want to get shot with anything.
It's a cool blaster. Oh, that's a cool blaster.
Yep.
Bro. Who's got all these?
I'm gonna do that Resident Evil one.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking cool. Yep,
So
I want all
that-
three of those. I want all three of them. That's pretty cool too.
Fucking Stargate.
Oh, that's nice.
Could have your Stargate PS90. I don't like that kind of furniture on an AK. I don't know. Like snakeskin furniture. Like, dude, that's gay. Sorry.
I agree. I'd rather
nice little
traditional wood.
Nice little collection we got here. Got your AR with the sights on it. CZ. I don't know what this is. What is this?
Kind of looks like a little Versa.
And then I can't tell what this is. Springfield, maybe? That's a Mosin. That is a Swiss K98. That is a Mauser. You got an Enfield here.
Yep.
I don't know what the fuck these are.
And the top one's a shotgun, and the other one looks like just like a bolt action.
Very cool. This guy's got his pocket dildo ready to go. Oh, it's a silencer. Never mind. Wow, that's a fucking collection of semi-autos.
Honda's always thinking about penis.
What are these ones? What are those? Are those Canics? Is that what that is? That's a Canic.
Yeah, it kind of looks like Canics.
I think that's a Canic. Well, this one's a Canic. I don't know if this one is too. It might be.
No, that other one, the second one, looks like a Glock or like one of those FMKs or something.
I still got to get the Canic race gun. So next time we hang out with Foose, I've got something to compete against him with.
Which one is that?
Attempt to compete with him.
Talking about the rival.
The what?
Talking about the rival.
The Rival? I don't know what it's called. It's the Canic with all the bells and whistles.
The rival in the meta.
I think it's the METE. I don't even know what it stands for. Zudak? Okay. Says, is Springfield still taboo? I know Yankees' opinion. Anyone else?
Yeah, fuck Springfield.
First I thought, well, the problem I thought it was something different than what I thought it was. So I'm like, whatever with Springfield.
Well, what did they do? They went, they lobbied the government to the local government to pass laws that would specifically benefit them and restrict other gun manufacturers in the state. Right? Am I right?
Yeah.
Yes.
I thought it was just them, just like they will make sure they don't get fucking, survive when they start getting on all the other gun companies.
Dude, I can't understand a word you're saying.
No, I was saying, weren't they talking about they were just only trying to, talk to some politicians for them to survive and screw the other gun companies?
They wanted
Right,
to be
right.
the only gun company there. They wanted to fuck over mom and pops.
Technically, Rock River Arms is also involved with that.
True.
Man, this fucking little switchboard that you sold me on, Matt, it's kind of a pain in the ass sometimes, I gotta admit. It's all good.
Okay, well, I've had mine for like 4 years, and it's awesome. So I don't know what you're doing with yours, but
No, like I don't touch any of the settings, and people are like, "Whoa, you're way too loud now." Like, okay. Oh, I can't hear you now. Like, okay. Like, I don't know what I fucking did.
For me, I think the only thing that's bad about it is the echo.
Well, and that's the other thing is like, okay, I gotta like flip the switch to make it not echo, and then I fucking forget to unflip the switch until someone in the chat's like, "Why is it echoing?" Like, oh yeah, I fucking forgot. I don't know. I'm just not. Part of it's user error, like not used to it. Never go full retard.
Never.
yeah, I don't know why yours echoes. Mine doesn't.
Is it echoing right now?
No.
It only
Okay.
echoes when we talk, not when you talk.
Is it echoing when you talk then?
Yes.
I fucking hate my life, dude. Fuck this fucking shit. Fuck the fucking world with a fucking stick, dick, fucking faggot, fucking piece of fucking shit. Fuck you all. Fuck technology. Fuck YouTube. All right, headphones. Is it echoing now when you talk?
No.
Echo. I don't think
No.
so.
All right. It's because gay ass fucking technology that has echo canceling bullshit in it doesn't work when you have this thing plugged in. That's the other part of it.
I don't understand because I don't wear headphones and my shit don't echo. And it's the same fucking thing.
I don't know. And then the other part is like,
what do you have your settings set to? Where do you have your main level on the left?
main level on the left is on
the big slider. Big slider.
It's where the
black line
like
is?
two-thirds of the way up.
Okay. What about your where's your gain at?
Which
because
one's
your
that?
gain should be at around 30%.
Which one's gain?
Gain. I don't know, right up at the top. It says fucking gain. That's which one it is.
All right, let me look. I got peak. I got monitor. I got channel 1. Nothing on. Oh, gain is a button.
Oh, I thought you had the exact same one I did, or no?
Oh, there's a gain switch. Okay, gain switch is like half.
Okay, turn it down a little bit.
Okay.
All right, and then down at the bottom, you've got your music and your laptop volume.
Mm-hmm.
Those should be at 10.
Okay.
And then your monitor should only be. Fuck, dude. I've got my monitor right now on the first dot.
Well, the monitor is only what you hear,
Yeah.
right? That shouldn't affect what goes out to the people.
Well, I'm just going through now. Do you have? Where's your loop back set?
Is
Right there in the middle, where it says 2 PC, says dry channel 1 input mix loop back.
It's on input mix.
Okay, put it down to loop back.
All right, now it's on loopback.
Okay.
See, now when you talk, you should be echoing
I don't know why.
because it's on loopback. So everything coming into the system is being looped back.
Yeah, but mine's always on loop, and you don't hear it.
Is anyone hearing it when you're talking? Shot Red, Ginger, Duke, Ohio.
Yes.
Anybody?
Everybody's echoing now again.
Yeah. See, there you go.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. So if I put
Yeah,
it
I
on
keep mine on
input-
loop back all the time because it's set to only play sounds from the PC, not anything connected to. I don't know, man. I don't fucking know, dude.
I was where you said I'm
I know mine
gonna have
works.
my mic off.
I don't know why yours doesn't fucking
See,
work.
now I've got it on input mix, and I think that's where it needs to be. There's no echoing now, right?
No.
No.
Okay, now let's go from earphones to speakers. Go ahead and talk now. Is it echoing?
Echo.
Echo.
Yes.
Yep, echo.
Son of a bitch. Okay, one last thing. Dry channel 1 2G. Try it now.
Now we barely fucking hear you.
Yeah.
Now you can barely hear me. But are you guys echoing?
No.
No.
No. So okay, leave it exactly as it is right there.
Wait, can you hear me now? Is that better?
We can hear you. You're just really quiet. So what I want you to
Still really-
do, with no echo, I want you to take your fucking microphone slider and slide it up about 2 bars past the big black bar.
Okay, I just did that when I was like, hey, am I better now? And you're like, no, I still can't hear you. So I already did that.
Oh, okay.
It's the dry channel 1 doesn't work very well for some reason.
Maybe you just got a bad board.
You're a bad board.
Yes. Giggity.
All right, I'm going back to headphones for everyone's echoing sake. Sorry that took so long. Bitches. Xanatos, what's up, dude?
What up?
Do you like Tex-Mex?
Yeah, it's all right.
Yeah, it was all right.
Jesus Christ.
Shot Red, did you just say it's all right?
As far as I have, yeah.
And you just think it's all right and you want to marry a girl from Texas? You know you're
You
gonna
better get to loving that.
You better step that up a little bit.
Well, she has a defeatist mentality, so she's not gonna be that aggressive to me.
Tex-Mex, you come down to Texas, that's going to be half of everything that is offered everywhere and everything that anyone is going to want to cook for you ever.
Yeah, it's pretty gross after a while, I'm sure. Like, do you get sick of Tex-Mex down there, dude? Because like I'm sick of Tex-Mex from living north of Texas.
Well, yes, because your Tex-Mex fucking sucks.
Yeah, because it's from Texas. It's like this awful Tex-Mex.
No, it's because it fucking sucks. Because we told you about this when I was up there. We tried 3 different fucking Mexican restaurants that serve Mexican and Tex-Mex food, and they all fucking sucked. They don't taste anything like fucking Tex-Mex.
Where do we go that
It is
has
the white-
Tex-Mex food?
Not me and my wife and my kids.
Oh my
and
god!
shit, we
Well,
went
yeah,
there.
because you're in some fucking vacation town in the mountains trying to get Mexican food. Of course, it's gonna be shit,
It was horrible, dude.
right? Because you're in the mountains, and there's okay. Here's the thing about restaurants in the mountains: they don't have competition because there's no one else. So if you're the Mexican food restaurant in the town in the mountains, you're it. There's no truck. There's no taco truck. There's no fucking I mean, maybe a Taco Bell or something down the street or something like that, but they're not really competition for you, are they? Or at least they shouldn't be. So yeah, you're it. And sometimes you can find a gem. Some of them are good, but you have to know where the good ones are. You can't just expect to have a good one just because you're in the mountains.
Well, I would say this, Matt. What do you think is a good Tex-Mex place in Texas that you recommend?
Now in the city, if you're in Denver, yeah, there's lots of competition. There's lots of Mexican food restaurants, and the ones that are shit don't really last very long. And when we got Mexican food besides the Mexican hamburger, which for some stupid reason you didn't like, and I still don't understand why you didn't like it.
It was the meat, dude. It wasn't the presentation or the way it was put together. It was just a burger patty.
Right.
But
right.
I mean, there was no Mexican flavoring to it. It just tasted like a regular ground beef burger patty with no spice, no nothing in it at all, which I don't like.
I mean, that is a traditional Colorado meal, sir. The Mexican hamburger, believe it or not. And then I was looking at this recipe online. They were talking about chili Colorado. Everyone's making chili Colorado. We have never had chili Colorado here in Colorado. I can tell you, as an authentic Coloradan who's lived in Colorado for over 40 fucking years, until I saw that shit on your shitty fucking YouTube Shorts channel, whoever you are out there, person making fucking chili on YouTube Shorts on YouTube. Yeah, never heard of it, never seen it, never fucking smelled it. You're making this shit up. Or maybe they're just calling it chili Colorado because it's red, and Colorado technically means red in Spanish.
Probably.
But whatever. Colorado's got green chili. That's what we've got. And you had that, and the green chili's good, dude. The green chili and the breakfast tacos.
Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah. So there you go. But you got to get the extra hot. The extra hot's hot enough. The hot's got a good flavor, but it's not really hot. And then the mild's just flavor. It's not hot at all.
Well, man, like I said, what's a good Tex-Mex spot in Texas, you say?
You have to enunciate your words.
I say, what is a good Tex-Mex place that you recommend in Texas?
Dude, go to any corner in Texas.
Pretty much.
This guy's smoking a habanero.
That doesn't seem like a smart play.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like asking for instant death.
Oh, I gotta say, there was some of the stuff was kind of lackluster. I'm just saying. So, the only thing I care about is want to try steak and barbecue.
Okay, what if we got you really, really high though?
I still wouldn't do it.
There's better ways.
Exactly. Your lungs will probably seize up instantly.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, he knows he shouldn't. His brain's saying, dude, you're dumb. Why are you doing this? Internet cloud.
When he closed his eyes, it was almost like a last minute prayer or something, not to die.
Okay, Honda, you would understand this. At least he wasn't waxing the shit.
I don't know what he's saying, but why go back?
I don't think water's going to help you, bro.
Yeah,
That
not
shit's in
unless
your
you can scrub
lungs.
those lungs. What a fucking idiot.
Did he just smoke hot chili?
He just smoked a habanero, bro.
What a fucktard, bro. What
Yeah.
the fuck?
He's a special kind of stupid. He went full retard.
He went
Like
Darwin 2023.
You might
Like
as well
Steve-O.
snort mace, bro. You might as well just snort mace. Seriously.
Oh God.
Oh yeah, I was thinking that.
That's fucking scary, bro. Even the dogs are scared. They're like, fuck.
He's got the knives.
Only Britney Spears wearing a bikini would make her ass look like a diaper.
Look, they ran away.
The real question is that the real Britney though?
I was thinking the same thing.
It is.
No, that 100% is, dude.
I don't know, dude. 'Cause
I
that
do.
video
It
they-
is. She's fucking nuts. She's out of her mind. She's been out of her mind to the point where she got a conservatorship over her and then like managed to get enough social media publicity to get rid of the conservatorship. And now we're seeing the full crazy on full display. 100%. She shaved her head off, her hair off. Remember that shit? And like fucking went all crazy
Yeah.
like years ago. She's only
Yeah,
gotten
she
worse.
went through problems, but I know her dad was probably just wanting the money. That's why he didn't want to let that go. But there's been a videos here recently where she's dancing like this, and you can see where she like puts her arms over her face, and for a split second, it's somebody else's face, but you know they CGI Britney's face on her.
Okay. I mean, maybe. I will say though, with the level and sophistication of AI generated images today, like how long is it till we get fake ass videos that are completely believable in every single way that you can't distinguish from reality, you know? Because like the way they work right now, like an AI video, like the dude's mouth's moving a little weird, and all of a sudden he's got like a third arm for a second, you know, like that kind of shit happens. But it's not far off from like just like, hey, you know, this looks real.
I wouldn't be surprised to see him with the 2024 election coming up, honestly.
Like, I don't know if you saw that Dolph Lundgren deodorant commercial.
Why wouldn't you get away from the bear?
They probably scared of the bear. They thought like, yo, the bear gonna chase him or something.
No, he's eating their. He's got what he wants. When you startle him because you're sitting there like that. Oh, he's
I would
having
just give it a
feast,
bear
bro.
hug.
That looks
that's
like some
what-
good Mexican food right there, man. Look,
That
they
looked like
got,
one of
love
the very,
them.
very small bears you could chase.
they got the guacamole. You got your fajitas.
I pet him and love him and call him George.
That's a really, really small bear.
Yeah, it's just a little guy.
Yeah, he'd be my pet. It's almost like we're looking at two Alex Joneses.
Pet seal. Take him to work.
That was great. That's the best thing I've seen all day. Woman paid $200 for live lobster at restaurant to set it free. Wow.
And it turns out she threw it in fresh water, not salt water.
That would be ironic.
One recent Venezuelan migrant said, quote, I never expected America to be like the country I fled. At least I get free housing, free food, free health care, unlike most Americans who have to work for a living.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I saw this shit, dude. Street performer, his lady just comes up and takes his fucking money.
Yep.
That's fucked up.
So he keeps playing and he keeps doing his thing. And then she comes back. Look, same lady. Tries to do it again. Breaks his fucking table. And then she's like, oh yeah, let me just steal some money again. Oops, her friends are laughing. Look, she steals some money again. Look. Boom. Steals the money.
I'd have got up and hit the bitch.
Yeah, that's the reason to carry right there, honestly.
We're at $33 trillion, boys.
Yay. We're doing so well as a country.
Yeah, looks like Philadelphia is doing pretty good. We saw that already. I agree with this. What goes on here?
Not much.
Oklahoma. Why you got this little panhandle on your hatchet? Like, what is that?
Texas just needs to take it over.
That would
I mean,
be
it looks like
when, Ohio and Michigan had that fight for the Upper Peninsula years ago.
I never understood the whole arbitrary how they put certain areas on states.
It's probably some territory at some point.
Bomb, 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 bomb.
All being too fast. Earthquake.
Oh no.
What's even funnier about that video right there, when she falls, she squeaks. And he's like,
God damn it.
you all right?
Yeah, just drop some shit. It's fine.
Butterfingers.
Boob Sweat says, we once loaded a friend's cigarette with chili powder and he smoked it not knowing. Dude turned beet red after 2 puffs. I believe it, dude.
I hope he whooped your ass.
Go Shadow says, well, Biden's
That was
budget
attempted
plan
murder.
might be. I mean, I think he might die from something. If you smoked enough fucking chili powder. Go Shadow says, Biden's budget plan is to run national debt to over 55 trillion.
Not surprising. There was a kid recently that his buddies decided to one chip challenge him with a regular bag of chips, and it actually killed him.
Yeah, it does happen. It does.
And now they're talking about outlawing the one chip now.
Well, I was going to say, I'm surprised that one chip's still a thing, you know? Like, that's not the first time I've heard about someone dying after eating it. It's not like you have to sign a waiver when you buy it, you know? I mean, they have plenty of warning on the package, but still. It's a food product. Oh, did you hear about the judge's order today to strip Trump of some properties like that? Like, so he's got like an LLC that owns property in his name, and they're basically, if I understand correctly, which I might not, they gave a pre-order from the judge, meaning didn't go through proper legal process. It's just like, hey, here's the bench order from the judge saying, you, Trump, can no longer have this LLC. This property is no longer yours.
I saw something about it. I didn't get a chance to read it, but that's fucked up. How can they do that?
They can't, but they are, because we no longer have a country. We like hilariously, ridiculously, absolutely, no, like the United States of America, the republic for which it stands, no longer exists. Only in the minds of people like you and me. It's like the girlfriend who just keeps cheating on you and cheating on you and cheating on you and cheating on you, and you keep believing her and believing her and believing her and believing her. That's where we're at, dude. We don't have a country anymore, and they're just proving it. They're shoving it down our face. And like Republicans want to live and let live. Democrats want to win and rub it in your face.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, we're pretty much, you know, talk about like the end of Rome. Why do you think about it? There you go. Rome was a republic. We're a republic. Rome ended. We are ending. Period. That's it. See, if this shit happened, right? This shit right here, reverse the races. Black woman down running, like walking down the street, eating a sandwich. Or is that a black, white, whatever? Doesn't matter.
Yeah, I think it's a white guy.
White dude, whatever.
Yeah.
Gets jumped and beat up by two black dudes. Reverse the races. Riots in the street. Cops doing nothing. Cops standing aside, letting the riots happen. We don't have a fucking country. It's over. It's done.
Yep.
Yep. It's done.
Sad. Now it's no longer like fighting for control of the republic. It's fighting for control of whatever's going to be remaining after the republic's done falling. For the scraps that they can get from, like things that are still worth money right now, still worth something, not money, because money's going to be worth nothing, worth something,
It's fighting for the 27 states.
O'Reilly Auto Parts employee accused of killing shoplifter. He's had enough. See? Yeah.
Hey, just take
Here's your elections. Here's your elections. We have better, more trustworthy elections in Russia today than we do in the United States. That's where we're at as a country.
If you want to see something funny, check out that UAW clip of Biden with the auto workers. I put it in the back chat.
This one?
No. There's just it's a photo of him and a couple people standing together, and just the look the guy's giving him like, "You fucking asshole." It's great.
It's not a border crisis. It's a plot. It's not immigration. It's an invasion. It's not spontaneous. It's coordinated. It's not going on only in the United States. It's going on across Europe. Also, This is a coordinated plan to destroy the economies of first world nations. If you wanted to control the world, what group of people would be the ones who would be the most likely to be able to resist you?
European heritage people.
Because they've done it before. So who do you have to destroy? There you go. Or at least who do you have to weaken to the point and fill their countries full of problems to the point where they're not able to react and not able to do anything? How long is it till this is till shit really comes? It's already come to a head in a lot of ways. But you go to the gas station, there's still gas in the pumps. You go to the grocery store, there's still food on the shelves. You drive down the street, there's still a cop monitoring traffic. Things have not gone that haywire to the point where those things aren't working anymore. But we're on the verge of people not being able to pay for anything. Cost of living's gone up to the point where a lot of people are just being costed out of living. So what do? What do those people do? And then you have enough of those people. You have that in mass happening without social nets swooping in to save everybody in time, because that's not how they work. They wait till you fucking crash and burn. They wait till you sell everything that you have to pay for that last little bit of rent before they even try to step in and help you. So you'll own nothing, right? That's where they want you to be. You'll own nothing and you'll be happy. They want us in a society where you don't have your own transportation, where you don't have your own fucking self-protection, where you don't have your own fucking car. Fuck your echoes. I don't care. I'm tired of wearing that shit.
How close do you guys think we are to food gangs?
A year, less than.
Let me actually reiterate that. How close until everyday Americans form food gangs because we cannot afford to buy food anymore?
3 to 5 years.
Next year.
It's depressing. It's depressing because, like, here's what's ultimately going to happen, right? Like, people are going to be like, oh, I can't buy food at the store. Eventually, stores are going to close and not be there, and there'll only be like certain places that you can even go to get food, right? And then people are going to be like, well, I can't get food legally, so I'm going to steal food. So they're going to start hitting like the food trucks as they come into town, or whatever or like you in your car as you're leaving, you know? And once that shit happens, like, it's on, bro. That's it. I don't see how you come back from that. People don't know how to make their own food. People don't know how to grow their own food. People don't know how to preserve their own food. They're completely 100% reliant upon the system to do everything for them, us included. Like, how many of you have, I mean, maybe Corey maybe has a big enough garden, but like, certainly you're not living on that right now. You know what I mean? So none of us are self-sufficient. None of us. Cool, dude. Well,
me too. We have a garden.
My gardens again.
Well, we have a garden and we got tons of vegetables right now.
Mine's a smaller one, but I got the space to do it.
I got space too. I can make one if I needed to immediately. Well, not right now because it's going to be wintertime pretty soon, but yeah. In the spring.
Bullshit. You might have room to do it.
We've done it before. We've done it before, at least 3 years now.
All right, cool. I still call bullshit that you're going to be able to survive on your fucking garden.
Survive on the garden? No.
Not indefinitely.
I mean, like, not with the climate that we got. You know, if we probably live in maybe like Florida, you know, where it's kind of like decent all year round, or like Hawaii, maybe. But you know, when you have winters.
Well, my area is dealing with what's called the perfect weather, but that has never been the problem with me. Was the food thing. Mine is dealing with other people.
Right. California's got the other, like, California can grow all the food in the world, but not if society's not functioning.
Mm-hmm.
And as soon as society's not functioning in California, the rest of us are going to be hurting pretty soon after, because that's where like half our food comes from. Like, not the cow, but like everything else, you know?
Yeah, all the veggies and stuff.
Yep.
But anyway, yeah, dude, we're I don't know what to do about it. I don't know what to do about any of this besides go out and buy a gun, I guess. October 1st, you're going to have a waiting period in Colorado. That's great. Fucking fun. Biden's coming for the guns. They're all coming for the guns. You know why they're coming for the guns.
Mm-hmm.
We've spelled out why they're coming for the guns.
Yep.
Terrifyingly so. And that's where we're at, bro.
30 minutes.
Anyway, we've been going an hour and 40 minutes, and I think I'm done talking. So I'm going to go ahead and end this chat here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Sorry we got all fucking crazy there and things went haywire. It was supposed to be a gun chat. I know, didn't go that way. My bad. Sorry about that.
It's still a good
Next
chat.
time, we'll do a gun chat. We'll do an actual gun chat. I'll actually like maybe pull some fucking stories up and have something gun related ready to go, so we don't just go into it fucking dry and raw.
Well, I think there's like a convention going on, so I think you got plenty of new guns to talk about.
Yep. There we go. All right, guys. Well, we'll see you next time. Peace out. Deuces, y'all. Sean at P and Fridge. Hank Strange is a bitch. Joe Biden's a cunt. Go fuck yourselves. Good night.
Penis.